You repeat the same routine without thinking. Your brain built a loop. How does it wire one in? A habit is something you do so often, it starts to feel automatic. Scientists call it a habit loop, 3 parts working together. First comes the cue, a trigger that tells your brain to switch into autopilot. The cue can be a time of day, a place, an emotion, or even other people. Then comes the routine, the behavior itself, the action you repeat. Finally, the reward, the payoff that tells your brain this loop is worth remembering. Your brain tags the whole sequence: cue, do the thing, get the reward. Over time, your brain craves the reward and anticipates it at the cue. That anticipation releases dopamine, a chemical signal that says, "This feels good." Dopamine does not just spike when you get the reward, it rises when you expect it. So the cue itself can start to feel exciting even before the routine begins. Much of this runs through a brain region called the basal ganglia. The basal ganglia helps store patterns and run them without conscious effort. The more you repeat a loop, the stronger the neural pathway becomes. Neurons that fire together, wire together. That is the plain English rule. Early on, the habit takes focus and willpower. Later, the loop can run with almost no thinking. That is why old habits feel effortless and new ones feel hard. Context matters. The same cue in a new place can weaken the loop. Change the cue, change the routine, or change the reward, and you interrupt the loop. To build a new habit, start tiny and tie it to a reliable cue. Stack the new routine right after something you already do every day. Make the reward immediate. Even a small checkmark or sense of progress counts. Repetition matters more than motivation on most days. Stress and tiredness make old automatic loops come back fast. Sleep, food, and calm can make it easier to choose a new routine. Habits also spread socially. We copy loops we see in others. Apps and products are often designed around cue, routine, reward on purpose. Not every repeated action is healthy. Some loops trap anxiety or distraction. Recognizing your cue is the first step to changing any loop. Swap the routine, but keep the same cue and reward, and change gets easier. Bad habits are not a character flaw. They are learned loops your brain stored. Good habits work the same way. Practice wires them in too. It can take weeks for a new loop to feel natural. Patience is part of the science. One missed day does not erase a habit, but consistency rebuilds the pathway. Your brain is always learning. Every repetition is a vote for that loop. Identity helps too. When you see yourself as the kind of person who does it. You can think of habits as shortcuts your brain built to save energy. So the routine you repeat without thinking is really cue, routine, reward, wired by dopamine and practice. Everyday autopilot is your brain's habit loop working exactly as designed. That's the core idea, explained in plain English. Want more hand-drawn explainers like this? Subscribe to Doodlemicro for the next one. One clear concept per video. Science, tech, money, and more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next Doodle.